Hey everybody, welcome in. Last Monday before Christmas break, at least for the kids at school. If you have kids at school, gonna mirror this. We're gonna get started. As you can hear, we have stuff printing out. Really good week. Good weekend sales, solid weekends on all platforms. And yeah, let me know how you guys did over the weekends. I had 21 on eBay, and then across 6 on Poshmark, 5 on Mercari, 3 on Depop. So over 10 between the other ones, which is good. That one goes to UPS. So I have FedEx, UPS, and USPS going out. What's up, LA Thrifter? What is up? It is 5:37 where you are. Good morning to you. Welcome in. All right, we'll get packing. Sold some really cool stuff here. You're going to see some things that you probably haven't seen before or might be new to you as far as you passed it up. You have seen it before and maybe you should pick it up now. It's the whole point of being here. We're going to get started with let's do eBay first. Let's get eBay out of the way. We have a lot of eBay. First item on eBay is a pair of Carhartt overalls. These Carhartt overalls have a story. Jody, good morning. Welcome in. These Carhartt overalls have a story. Went into an estate sale, which I rarely go to, and I looked on estatesale.net, and I saw clothing. The closet was full. So I went in there, was in line like 16th. You get a little number, and I went straight in and got these overalls, brand new with tags. Coveralls, I guess you should say. They are Carhartt. And a lady came up behind me about a couple minutes later. I was like, oh, are you getting those? Yep, they're in my hands. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, yep. She's like, oh, that's the only thing I was coming for. Mind you, I've seen this lady plenty of times at thrift stores. She's a reseller. Sorry about you. You snooze, you lose. But these are brand new with tags. Coveralls. Now, these Carhartts do not sell as well as they used to. A lot of Carhartts just don't sell as well as they used to. The newer stuff, that is, the older stuff, definitely brings good money. So welcome in. Mom, what is up? Good morning. Welcome into the YouTubes. But yeah, so once the estate sale, lady wanted this, was giving me the sad face. Sorry about you. I know you. I've seen you as a reseller before. You're not getting them. So I came here. I did the work. Early bird gets the worm. So paid $25 for these. These sold for $51. If you're new here, welcome in. Buyer pays shipping for everything that I sell on every platform. So when I talk about what I bought stuff for, what I sold stuff for, buyer pays shipping on top of that. The only thing I pay are the fees and the cost of goods. So eBay takes like 13% on that. Put that in the box. We'll send it on the way. Nick, what's up? Next time, send a lady your eBay store name and tell her to look out for him. That's a guy should. That's good. Like, you know what? You can have these. My eBay store, Sursa Finds. They'll be listed on there in like a month. So no problem. That'd be so good. All right. First item pack. Now, these are going UPS. These are going to Kevin. Maybe she was getting them for Kevin. UPS. So I got to put it in the corner. Got to remember, you're going to be going to FedEx, UPS, and the post office this morning when we're finished here. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Thanks for the follow, too. Gladys, good morning. Next item. Check your inventory, guys. I was checking my Polo Ralph Lauren bins. I have 2 bins, and I had 2 of these. I remember buying these retail arbitrage last year at Ross. I'm like, there's no way that I was selling these over and over again. And then I just happened to stop selling. 2 of them stopped selling. Nope, they weren't listed. So these were not listed. Polo Ralph Lauren, like, I don't know, almost like a canvas shirt, jacket, military looking thing. Sold it for $70. So as soon as I listed it, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, one of them sold. I have one left over. $70 retail arbitrage. Bought it at Ross. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for hitting the likes all over the place. Appreciate you. Juliet, good morning. How are the sales this weekend, guys? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. Luigi, how are you this morning? And you know, beautiful, just full of energy. Full of energy. Gotta have that energy in the morning. I can tell you, when I'm getting out of bed, I don't have energy. It's not like I pop right out. That's for sure. It's awful. It's a struggle. Polo Ralph Lauren. Sold a few different pieces. Retail arbitrage. Ross. Ross is a good place to find Polo Ralph Lauren. Very hit or miss. But when I find some stuff there, sometimes it's really good stuff. So there that is. I think I only paid $25 for that around. Good morning, friends. Tammy, good morning. All right. Next item, eBay item is, this is a good one. I already took a picture. I'm going to post this on Facebook. If you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. If you want to know brands that I sell and how much I sell them for, I post over there more than anywhere else, more than IG anywhere. This is a new old stock Cornell University polo shirt. I would say from made in the USA. I would say from the 80s, maybe the 80s, something like that, mid 80s, early 80s. Cornell has a little bear right there. Really cool piece. Sold this on eBay for $60. Had it listed for $100. Never had any offers on it. First offer was $60. I've had it for a minute. I'm like, gone. See ya. But yeah, Cornell University, Ivy League college stuff sells well. Ivy League college stuff sells well. I don't know if people just, I got to get some more bags. People just want to wear Ivy League stuff to look like they're cool. I don't know. I would. All right. Next item, Bianca. Hello there. Good morning, Dora. What's up, Dora? Stephanie, good morning. Watching you pack clothes while I stare at a pile of hard goods to pack, making me slightly jealous. Why? Because you have hard goods? Ha! You know what, though? You're probably making really good money on those. So I'm okay. You're okay. You know you're probably making better money than this. But yeah, clothing's so easy. Just like this. Your shirt, get your envelope, you just pack it in. You know me, my folding's beautiful. See, I'll have to go to work. Hey, have a nice day. See you, Sylvia. Have a nice day, guys, for going off to work. Bianca, thanks. You now I want to go to Chicago and thrift. Hey, you saw, yeah, I posted that Chicago video on YouTube and Facebook. It's just a haul. It's not like a me vlogging there. When I go thrifting like that with like Bearded or whoever, I like to just talk and chill and joke around, say inappropriate things that I shouldn't put online. But yeah, Chicago's, it was great. It was good. Indy's just as good in my opinion. I think any metropolitan city where you can just bounce from Goodwill to Goodwill or thrift store to thrift store, you're going to find something. So 5 into 60 on that Cornell. Jody sold a jacket for $500 that I paid $20. Best sale to date. That would be like a top 3 clothing sale for me too. $20 into $500. What jacket was that? Good morning. Happy holidays. What's up, Cookie? Andy Bernard from The Office popularized Cornell as well. Oh, did he? Okay. My uncle went to Cornell, which was kind of crazy. He's not around anymore, but he went to Cornell, which I thought was kind of cool. Good morning, Meg. Meg, what is up? Good morning to you. We have good food here in Chicago. Yes, you do. And you know what? Your food, your chains are starting to come down here to Indy. We're only 3 hours away. We have Portillo's, Giordano's, Luminati's. I get Portillo's salad all the time. And Giordano's salad. So good. They're a lot alike. Good morning from Lakeland. What's up, Lakeland, Florida? I've been there before. Kevin, is Lakeland has one Goodwill in it, right? Lakeland has one Goodwill. I had a ton of clothes. My stuff is sitting, blah. I still sell some hard goods. I have a ton of clothes. My stuff is sitting. Ryan, you guys already know I'm going to talk about it. You got to have a bot. You got to have you might already, but keep listing and make sure you have I call it a virtual assistant, but it's not, but a bot service like Autoposher to be cross-listing and also sharing, sending out offers, relist, delist, all that stuff. Alexis, good morning. How's everyone doing today? We're doing good over on this side. On Poshmark, men's leather UGG jacket. Dang, a leather UGG jacket. Okay. On Poshmark. Poshmark was my second best-selling platform this weekend. It's been really good, Poshmark has. Please smash that button with the love. Care for all of us and subscribe. Hey, thanks. Appreciate you. Portillo's has 180 calorie shake, 1,800 calorie shake. And you know what? That salad has like 1,300 calories. It's not really a salad, huh? All right. Next item, North Face. This weekend, I listed a lot of longer items. If you guys know my photography station, it's 4x4 or it's 4x4 or 5x5, something like that. So when I have really long items, I just go back up to my hardwood floor and take it there. So I just take a whole bunch up there, including that Carhartt that just sold, including this long North Face that just sold. This is a women's long North Face down jacket. Paid $14.99 for this, sold for $60. You guys know the deal with this. Good morning, Lucky. What's up, Target? What's up, Target? Target. Because of you, I had 5 sales on Mercari. Listen, I'm going to just withdraw my money every time I have $100 on Mercari. 5 sales. We haven't gotten to them yet, but 30, 54, 22, 19, 1950. That pays for auto posture right there for the month in the weekend. All right. So what I'm going to do with this, put this in a bag, suck all the air out, and then put it in a box. I know, right? Your photo station is 4x4, silly goose. Yeah, see, I don't even remember it. I did the video, right? It's 4x4. My photo station is 4x4. It's great for shirts and jackets and shorts, really everything, except for these really long items. I just go back to my old photo area, and they sell. I sold 2 things over the weekend. I just listed them. I've been selling so much Russell Athletic stuff. It's not a huge amount, but it's been rolling out $10 to $20. Okay, Russell Athletic. Actually, the other day, off of Whatnot, I bought a Russell Athletic vintage made in USA sweatsuit, and it's Florida State. And it's like that big, the words Florida State. Russell Athletic. So that's good to know. I'm gonna have to throw that on. Especially collegiate stuff. Collegiate stuff's great because it's always in style, right? People are always buying it. Always going there. Good morning. Mondays are my thrift days, but my daughter is home from college and she would rather we go exercise. Ben, boo. Tell her, go exercise. I love you, daughter. Why wouldn't she thrift? Amy D. This 8 inches is for you, Amy. Hopefully you like it. Yes. What is going on with that? Say we need to go thrift. The college kids like to thrift, but you know what? Exercise is good too. I'm going to be there later today. Next item on eBay. Mountain Hardwear. I got to remember to explain to all the newbies or people who are just watching why I buy items. Mountain Hardwear. No, Mountain Khaki. Mountain Khaki is a decent brand. If you can get it for $5 or under, I pick it up. The pants for sure, especially the thicker, the better. There's a little Mountain Khaki logo right there. These sold for $22.99, so 5 and $22.99. Not the best, but okay. What's in the box? You already know. What's up, Carrie? Good morning. Mary, good morning, Carrie and Mary. Let's see. Thrift and then go exercise. Exactly. Or as Chris's Peak says, thrifting is my cardio, right? If you guys go really fast, probably burn some calories. See how many steps you get. Russell Athletic Champion, Travis Matthew, Peter Millar are all 2021 Hall of Famers. Definitely Travis Matthew in that. Champion probably too. Good morning, there are some Champion things that still sell well for me. Definitely like the vintage and reverse weave. I actually have a really cool reverse weave down here. It's in Norway. Really cool. I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet. It's really neat. So these are going out in a padded flat rate envelope. That's how I have them shipped. A lot of my pants, I ship my pants that way. You guys know the deal. Good morning, Lane. For Under Armour, men's polos will only get ISO chill ones. They sell better on the regular ones. Just like Vineyard Vines Performance sells better than the plain ones. Okay, so Under Armour ISO chill. Also, have you seen Cookie the Cold? Cold gear, cold something. Cold something. The Under Armour polos that say cold something, those sell better for me too. But I did buy a whole bunch of, you guys saw that video, Performance by Vineyard Vines. Sells pretty well. All right. Always making sure it's going to the right person. Printed out everything this morning. Going out to Luis. If you're new here, talking about items to buy and sell, make extra money, side hustle, stuff like that. Go to Goodwill, go thrifting, go to garage sales, buy stuff, resell it online. We're doing eBay right now. We'll do Depop, Poshmark, Mercari in a little bit. That's what we do in here. We're community. We answer each other's questions too. What is up, Tina? Cookie 3XL2 above. Okay, got you guys talking. Use large felted puzzle board holders for light colored items. I got them in Amazon and they come in a pack of several different colors. Use large felted puzzle boards holders for light colored items. Or are you talking about for the background, Dora, of for photography? That's your tip of the day. Cold black. Yeah, Cookie, cold black. That's it. You suggested the brand Mistook. I found it and sold it quick. Thank you. You're welcome. Make sure you find Mistook. Mistook, I think. Mistook. If there's an L in there, look past it. Just remember that. An L in there, look past it. This I probably came out about even on is retail arbitrage. Not a great buy. But when you have something for like a year and someone gives you an offer, you just accept it. What's up, Blended? This one right here is a vintage fit, I guess. Levi's Sherpa jacket. These are all over. Levi's is all over Ross, Burlington, and everywhere now. So forget about it. Don't even. So I'll put this in a bag as well. Actually, I'm just going to put this in the box. No need to put it in a bag. Put it in the box and close it up. Yep, background. It will work on your station too. Okay, there you go. So those felt pieces for the background for light items. I like that. I like that. Mistook. There you go. Yeah, no H. There you go. Mistook. Do you always list items with accept offers? I'm getting some ridiculous offers. Good question. I don't. So many of my items that are about $22, $23 and under, I don't have best offer with those items. Now, I do have AutoPosher send out offers on all my items. So there's a possibility that an offer gets sent out, but I don't accept offers on those because I price them as cheap as I can. Basically, I undercut the market so people are like, this is cheaper. I'm going to go ahead and get it. 8 inches again. No, this is 10 inches, Amy. 10 inches on that one. Do I just sell clothing? Matt, yes, for the most part, just clothing. I love hard goods. I love antiques. I just can't find that stuff anymore. Where I am, I have to just get what's available, most available, and it's clothing. If I just wanted to do antiques like I used to, that's what I did for forever. I wouldn't be able to make it a full-time gig. Good morning. Can you show us how to set up shipping policies? Pretty please. Lore, I haven't done my shipping policies in 6 years probably. So I don't know. I would have to go in and I don't even know how to set up a shipping policy. Found my first Vionic. Frank and Eileen and Barefoot Dreams on Friday. Let's go. Frank and Eileen's probably the best. Frank and Eileen. Barefoot Dreams is good too, of course. But in my household, Barefoot Dreams get stolen from me. I'm a thief. Polo Ralph Lauren, new with tags. These are wool pants. So you'll see Polo Ralph Lauren wool pants, but you can tell if they go to a suit or if they're actually just pants. And again, not Lauren Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren is what you're looking for. And they're usually thicker. These are thicker. They are not pleated. They sold for $80.99. Full asking price on eBay. Full asking price on eBay. I usually ship everything USPS on Mercari. That's usually the most expensive option, or the most expensive option. How do you ship on Mercari? Do you use UPS, SurePost? Alexis, I use UPS or FedEx, whatever one it is, SurePost, and then USPS. If I have a heavy item, it ships out UPS or FedEx. If it's a light item, it just goes UPS. But the buyer's paying for that. so I don't really pay too much attention. This is going out padded flat rate envelope. Padded flat rate envelope. You got to go to Sellers Hub to set up shipping policies. All right, Sellers Hub to do shipping policies. I could probably figure it out really quick, but we'd have to go over there. Shipping policies. Shipping policies. We'll see real quick. Let's go over real quick. If you guys have any questions too, this is the day, Monday. So sell, listings, orders, listings from the desktop version. Listing templates, business policies, maybe business policies. Shipping preferences. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably easy. Just have to go in and find it. Go in and find it. Mine are all set up. I have 4 shipping policies. I have padded flat rate envelope. I have priority. I have UPS and I have USPS. There that goes. When are you going to buy more stuff live? Oh man, I'll go this week live for sure. I'll definitely go live this week. I love thrifting live. It's one of my favorite things. You guys probably know that. Hi from Florida. What's up, Lou? Okay, next item. Did I put I did. Next item is another Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm not sure why this was in the thrift stores on a rack. I figured this would be picked up really quick and just unless people just don't think Polo Ralph Lauren's a great pickup, which people probably still don't think. This sold for $29.99. I paid $5 for it. $29.99. You guys know anything loud Polo Ralph Lauren. And again, this is how I fold items. I'll just stick that in there. You can fold how you want. Make it look beautiful, pretty. Nothing wrong with it. This is how I fold. Quick, efficient, and I don't get any negative feedback for it. About 100 new sport teams hat for about $6 each. Listed for going price of $25 and get $10 offers. Okay, bought them for $6. So you're getting lowball offers. If you want to, you can always put on there accept offers, and then right under accept offers, there'll be decline or like a minimum offer accepted or decline any offers under a certain amount. So if you're listing them for $25 and you're not going to take less than 20, do decline anything less than $20 or $19. And then that way you won't even get those. People will get an automatic decline when they send an offer. And then later on, it actually does tell them you should offer this price if you really want the item. I know that because I recently bought an item off of eBay. I bought a double RL shirt, actually. I haven't bought stuff on eBay like that in a while, but whatever. I'm a 12-year-old boy, I guess. But every time you go out, how many inches something is, I give them. How many inches? That's what we do. No, we're 12. Amy D, that's what we talked about it. 10 inches. Good morning, Annie. Talking about 10 inches. Found a Fenton glass at a Racing Capital Goodwill. Oh, at the Racing Capital Goodwill. I got you. Keep your eye out. Daniel, it's all you. That section is all you. I don't even go through that section at that Goodwill. I know where you're talking about. I just go through the clothes there, Daniel. But good. Glad you bought Fenton. I can tell you, I'm not lying when I say hundreds, maybe thousands of Fenton and depression glass and cut crystal and carnival glass, all that sort of stuff, uranium, all that sort of glass, all that stuff, I didn't touch when I did estate sales. Wasn't interested in that. I was looking for things that were like $100, $200 items. Yeah. Yep, I act 12. Amy and I act 12 too. What's up, J-Licious? JT, I was watching JT this morning too. So sad he sold his orange blankie. All right, this is a Carhartt. If you see this exact jacket, and this is like a polyester feel. If you find this in a canvas feel, you're looking at like $200 or more. That would be a Detroit style red jacket. Really good. Instead, this sold for $55. Took a best offer for it. Going out ground in one of these. Going out ground. For shipping policies, over your name, top left of eBay, account settings, underselling, header, business policy. All right. If you're talking about shipping policies, if you are not on YouTube, Nick just explained exactly how to do it. Do you use calculated shipping or flat rate? Tanya, I use calculated shipping for everything other than like jeans. I do flat rate padded envelope. So right now we're doing eBay. I do calculated shipping for everything. It's a lifelong debate. What's better? Flat rate shipping, calculated shipping. It's just whatever works for you. I like calculated shipping. I don't lose any money or anything like that. I actually make money on it. Howdy, peeps. What's up, Thrifty Dre? Okay. R Killsguard? R Killsguard? I won't say that too loud. A Detroit, that's not a Detroit jacket. This is a good one. I might have talked about this one before. Let's see if you know the brand. Business policies. Don't worry. Thank you. Thanks, Nick. All right. You guys got it. Perfect. Thank you, Lord Nick. See, look at us. We're in here together, community. I know you said in the past that you don't weigh your items, but sometimes 1 ounce makes a huge price difference in shipping costs, like 15 ounces versus 1 pound. Do you ever worry that USPS will charge the buyer the difference in cost? Jessica, I always overestimate my weight by a couple ounces usually. Like a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt usually probably weighs about 8 or 9 ounces. I always put 10 or 11 ounces. But I have it where USPS charges me or refunds me if something's overage or I pay too much. So I'll get credit on my credit card, like a refund or whatever from USPS. I don't know how I set that up, but I get it. But yeah, I don't worry about it. Again, if you're new, definitely get a scale, weigh your item right before you ship it, all that sort of stuff. I just have been doing it long enough. Like jeans, I don't have to worry about the weight because they're going in a padded flat rate envelope. If it fits, it ships. Name this brand of jeans right here. Name this brand of jeans. Legend. Do you guys know the parent company of Legend Jeans? Legend Jeans. Just upgraded my auto posture cross listing. Everything seems so daunting, but I know it'll pay off for sure. Annie, listen, again, not to you, to everybody. I sold 21 items on eBay. Because I cross list, because I use auto posture, I sold an extra 14 items this weekend. Just 3 on Depop will pay for my auto posture for the month. And then when taxes come, I get to write off all 12 months of auto posture. So if I owe $5,000 on my taxes, I get to take a deduction of like $1,000 off because it's a business expense. Auto posture is. It's a no-brainer to get auto posture. And upgrade if you need to. If you need it, upgrade it. If you don't need it, downgrade it. I just used it for delist, relist, and sending offers on eBay for the longest time. $35 plan. Do you keep separate inventory from auto posture with where you bought it and the receipt info? So on auto posture, you can put that information in the analytics, but I don't. What I do is just my cost of goods is $5.25 for thrifted items. That's my average cost of goods. I've figured that out a few years back. So whenever I sell an item, my average cost of goods is $5.25. That's how I do it. Since I'm not at, like, if you watch K-Way Shop, they go to red, white, and blue, and they pay prices that are all over the place. Mine are set prices where I live, and it averages out to $5.25. There's a local thrift store going out of business. Live in a small town, not so fancy names. Anyways, they offered me 300 packed banana boxes for $1 a box. Would you do it? Clothing. Packed boxes for $1, 300 items in a banana. Are you saying 300 items in a box for $1? Yeah, do it. Just $1? Shoot. I spend $1 checking out at the gas station, getting a piece of gum or a pack of gum. Don't even think about it. Sales were so slow for me this weekend, trying not to be bummed. Thrifty, are you listing? Do you guys know this brand? Do you guys know this brand? JT loves me. What's up, JT? I love JT. This is Legend, Lucky brand Legend. So this brand is called Legend, Lucky, and these are actually salvaged denim. These sold for $59.99 full price on eBay. Lucky brand Legend. Megan, good morning. What's up? Thanks for popping in. Tanya, good morning. Thank you. I use calculated shipping as well. How do you make money on it? So let's say for this item, okay, so I don't think I can check it right now, but they paid $11.20 for this item. I think I probably spent like, I don't know if it says on there. It doesn't say on there. I probably paid like $9.20 for the shipping label since I shipped it at home. So they paid $11.20. I paid $9.20. So I'm going to make a little bit of money on the shipping. If you print your labels from home, USPS gives you a discount for shipping it. That's how it works. What's up, Frenchie? Good morning. Snap, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, everybody. I believe it's automatic. USPS isn't too bad. UPS and FedEx is worse because of the dimensions of weight. Yeah, they like legitimately measure. Thanks, Frenchie, for the heart. They measure the items at UPS. I know that for a fact. Okay, Crystal. Crystal. No, nothing to you. Nothing. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. All right. Legend Lucky Jeans. Those are salvage denim. So if you see Legend on jeans, look them up. Look at the bottom hem. Are they salvage? Something to be looking out for. Mavi, close. I put Mavi and Lucky in about the same area. Yes, I used your auto posture code. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so auto posture is great for everybody. Use my code. You get a discount, and it helps the channel. So appreciate that. What's up, Brad? What's up, Mike? Good morning to you. I give the discounts. That's why. Oh, you give them the discount. Okay, Tanya, I get it. I never opted in to give them the discounts. It's getting hot in here, guys. I'm not sure how many is inside. At least 10 items in a box, I would think. For $1, I would do it. Mary, that would be a perfect, if you had Whatnot, that would be a perfect thing to do on Whatnot. You buy all that stuff for $1, you have like a quarter or 20 cents into each item. You can sell each item for a couple bucks or $10. I mean, that is like a perfect Whatnot right there. FedEx is horrible. George says FedEx is horrible. I don't send a lot out FedEx, just a little bit. I think you're going to see some here a little bit later. Really random item, but I still pick these up because they sell for $20. If I can get them for $5, it's just a quarter zip Under Armour shirt. Now, I don't pick up polos anymore. Nick, Chicago, your town, Chi-Town, so many Under Armour polos. Those would have been a pickup every time for me. I didn't pick up one single Under Armour polo. This even has a little hit on the outside. $19.99 on eBay. I've got 5 full bins of summer items I put back. I went through and got all the FootJoys and Polo Ralph Lauren's out. There you go, Chase. So putting that stuff back, you have time to sell or you run out of items, go get the stuff that's like a priority for you. You plan on lining 4 at a time to make some room for more. List thoughts? I like it. FootJoy polos, you list them together. The person only has to pay one price. You can sell them at $15 a piece when you lot them. Those Polo Ralph Lauren shirts that I sell that are buttoned up like this, you can sell those lotted up, make them $15 a piece for the buyer. I like it. I've done it plenty of times. You can lot Polo Ralph Lauren's up and FootJoys. Really cool. You can make the cover picture look really cool if you put the logos one right on top of each other. It'll show the logo and it'll show the color of the shirt. It's really, really, really good looking. I use your code too. Thanks, Jody. Hopefully it's working out for you. Definitely working out for me. And pretty soon I'll be putting out something like, what are our goals for 2025? What were the best things we implemented in 2024? So 100% cross-listing was the best thing. I should have done it earlier, 2024. And then I would say getting to know women's brands for me in 2024, but you guys don't care about that. To sell on Whatnot. I never have a set schedule, so haven't done it. Thank you so much. On the fence about doing it. Yeah, Mary. And the thing is, you're buying it for so cheap. it's a start on Whatnot. You're selling stuff cheap. It's a start. You're going to go live. You're going to get that under your belt, and you're not going to be like losing money. So that's a good thing. The trick with FedEx is dimensions of weight. For example, if your package is 15 by 12 by 12, your weight is 50 by 12, 166 equals 14 pounds. Even if your package actually weighs 6 pounds. Oh, so they do it more FedEx says more about by the dimensions than the actual weight. That's weird, because you think on a plane they would like calculate the weight for the plane. Do you have any videos or recommendations on how to get started on eBay, specifically with regards to shipping, promotions, whether you get a store or not? I don't have any videos on it, Brooke, but I can sit here and talk to you about it. Getting started on eBay is as easy as ever. Create your account, connect your email, your bank account, all that stuff. I would start off with calculated shipping. So when you list an item, you're just going to put the weight and dimensions, the exact weight and dimensions, and how you're going to ship it out. So like in a poly mailer via USPS, super easy. And just start getting those sales, and then you'll tweak it and stuff like that. There's a lot of nuances. To do a full video like that, there's so many different nuances, and things I do aren't always the way other people do. And I might not always be right. I do calculated shipping. Some people swear by free shipping and or flat rate shipping. Yeah, do Whatnot soon and get the $150, Mary, and do it right now. People are buying on Whatnot right now. All right. Are you still picking up Polo Big Pony and Lacrosse Big Croc? Yes, I am. If it's $5-ish, I will pick it up. Just went down a rabbit hole of distressed resellers. What do you mean, Stick? What do you mean? Do you just sell clothing? I sell just clothing for the most part now. Yep. I feel like polos don't do as well as button-ups. Polo shirts don't do as well as button-ups. I agree. Is there any way to get, what's up, Ford? Is there any way to get eBay to print 4x6 label? Always have to do a sheet of paper for me. Yeah, you just have to go in your settings on eBay and on your computer to do 4x6. Once you get it set up, it's easy. If you have a certain thermal printer or certain computer, just go to YouTube and say, how do I change my, how do I do a 4x6 label on my computer or on eBay or whatever? And you should find a tutorial on how to do that. There's probably 20 of them out there. What's the name of the app you use for college again? For college? What do you mean? Oh, for collage? My bad. Read that wrong. For collage, it's called Pick Stitch. P-I-C Stitch. Pick Stitch. I use the free version because I don't use it very often. I just watch the commercials and then do it. You have to watch like 30 seconds of commercials, and then you don't have to watch any if you do them back to back to back, all your pictures. Good morning, Speed Racer. What's up? I was amazed how much Under Armour leggings base we're going for. I got 55 for a set I sold over the weekend, listed for in 45 minutes. Under Armour leggings base. What are Under Armour leggings, like base layer leggings? Tell us if you're doing really well with them. I want to know. Tino, what's up? Do certain items sell better in different platforms like eBay versus Poshmark? Yes. So 21 items on eBay, always eBay's. One time Poshmark's outperformed eBay for me one day. eBay has the most, Poshmark has the second most, Mercari for me, and Depop are about even. Why do you switch from hard goods to clothing? Because hard goods are a lot harder for me to find in my area. Our Goodwills are very well trained to pull the hard goods and put them on shopgoodwill.com. They do it with clothing too, but there's just too many brands, too many styles for them to know everything. I go into a thrift store and they might roll out one or two hard good carts like in an hour, maybe. It's usually crap from Target. You can go to estate sales too, but I feel like they've been pricing stuff up. But yeah, that's why I do clothing now, because I can find so much clothing. It's a lot smaller prices, selling prices. My average selling price is about $40, but it's what's most available. And I never have issues with something's broken or anything like that. Yes, your thrift store polo prices are $10. Hard to make a margin on that. Agree. When I was at Chicago, all the Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirts, unless they were half off, were $10. So unless they were a really good size or linen, I passed up on them. Pick collage is another good option, Annie. Pick collage. Mike said. Can you do a blanket change to ship it policies on all listings, or do you have to go to each listing individually? You might be able to do a blanket. I'll show you what you would go to if you had to do that. You go to what is PickStitch for? I came in at the end of that. PickStitch is an app where you can make a collage of your photos for your like cover photo. I do that with jackets. Okay, so the question is, can we do a shipping policy? We're going to come to listings. We're going to come to actions and edit all listings. What would you say is your best item to sell on eBay? eBay is such a search-driven platform, so people are specifically looking, including myself, double RL large slim fit shirt or Carhartt flannel shirt, such a search engine. So eBay is good for everything. Compared to like Poshmark, I feel like it's more of a clothing. So we're going to click all those, bulk edit, and we're going to see if there is a shipping policy. Yeah, you can change your shipping policy to all of them. Shipping policy change to, and you can select your shipping policies. So my shipping policies, new first class, that's when it changed from ground select or first class to ground select. Padded, flat rate envelope, 2 to 3 pounds in UPS. So yeah, you can change them all. There you go. That should help you out. Go to bulk edit, go to delivery shipping policies, and change them all. There we go. See, we got this. We can do it together. If you missed that, you can go rewatch that on YouTube later. What is the best item I've ever sold on eBay? Clothing wise, probably a pair of Nike Yeezy shoes. And then I've sold a few items for like $300, Coogee, a t-shirt, stuff like that. I've sold a ton of antique items for a lot of money. I have one right now sitting upstairs, original Oregon Trail diary from 1845, that if I wanted to, I could sell that. A really cool item. I'd go for a ton of money. Hard goods are my number one on eBay. Yeah, hard goods were my number one. Loved hard goods. Love antiques. My dad ran estate sales, so I'd go to the estate sales and I would get first pickings over everything. And I was looking for really unique items, all that sort of stuff. But this was in 2016 and prior. So if I had Google Lens back then, boy, it'd have been even nicer. But I have a pretty good knowledge of antiques and collectibles. What's the easiest way to tell if a sweater is shrunk while thrifting? Any quick tips or tricks? If it's wool, you'll be able to tell pretty quick. If it's really tight wool, you can tell. You can hold it up to you. Wool is definitely an easy one. I have some wool items here that we're going to ship out. Can you do playing COD while packing and watching you this morning? What's up, Jody? It's my morning wake up before posting. Jody, I would probably play COD until the afternoon. It would be like my entire morning. But I hope you're doing well. Which COD are you playing? The trick with the eBay label is in your eBay settings, not the printer settings. It's on your computer printer settings. My thermal printer was a paperweight for weeks until I found it. There you go. Kathy over on Facebook. And that will be over on Facebook if you rewatch this later. What month are the clearance sales at TJ, Ross, and Marshalls? Usually around like January, and then usually around like July and August. 2 times a year they do the yellow tag sales. I found a Ralph Lauren purple label reindeer skin suede blazer over the weekend for $5. It was a good weekend. Oh my gosh, that's a week's worth of pay. That's a week's worth of pay. That is a really good item. Purple label. You think who donates that? I don't know. Thank you for donating it though. Speed Racer. Under Armour Cold Gear Base 4.0 fitted men's leggings. Okay, so Under Armour Cold Gear Base 4.0 fitted leggings sell for $25 or more. What's up, Shelby? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for all the follows, guys. Appreciate everyone following. By the way, keep on asking the questions. Mondays are for questions and for packing. Yeah. Let me come up back over here. Vintage distressed clothing sells very well. It's a rabbit hole. Oh, vintage distressed clothing for sure. I have some cool denim jeans that sold. Sold a couple Carhartts. This guy bought 4 Carhartt flannels from me, all 4XL. I told him if you buy all 4, I'll refund you the shipping on all of them. So I'll ship them all for free. I forgot to refund him the shipping. He messaged me and said, I thought you were going to refund. I said, I'm so sorry. I just refunded you the shipping. And then he went on and bought 2 more from me. So how about that? How about that? How about that? Going out in a ground package. So that was a repeat buyer. Appreciate you going live Monday mornings. Helps with the Monday blues while working from somewhere else. Mike, I get you. You're going to go thrifting hopefully this afternoon. You're going to find some good items. You're going to get that rush. It's going to feel good when you find that purple label leather jacket that none of us have found other than one person now. Does red, white stripes label powerful or mean anything? Sorry, red and blue. Stripes, you mean on the back of the collar? Have you done the Carhartt off the back challenge? I have not. Andrew, account strike. No, but yeah, the Polo Ralph Lauren shirts with the blue and red stripes on the collar, like the inside collar, it doesn't really add much value, but they are more vintage. What percentage of my closet is dead stock? Ooh, not much. Not much. Less than 1%, I'd say. Michael, thanks for being a returning customer. You're going to get a sticker. Michael, you're getting a sticker. You're going to get a thank you from eBay sticker. All right. I visited the Goodwills in Indiana about a month ago and can confirm the hard goods were non-existent. Manny, yep, agreed. When my dad, so I was a teacher, and doing the estate sales and selling on eBay was such a good side hustle. Oh my gosh. It paid for all the fun stuff. It paid for my kids to be born. It paid their hospital bills. No joke. Paid for a lot of stuff. And then once the estate sales stopped, I'm like, I got to hustle. I got to figure out the way. I went to Goodwill's, looked for the same types of hard goods. It was so hard. So I went to eBay and I'm like, what's reselling? I found that clothing resells. So I started looking for clothing and the rest is history. But yeah, you came to Indy. You can attest that the hard goods are not good. They're better in Chicago. How often do you revisit a Goodwill store? Often I go back too soon. It's a lot of the same stuff. I'll go, honestly, I'd go every single day if I could to the same store. They put new carts out all day, every day during the week. I'd go every day. I don't. I usually go a couple times a week to each store, but yeah. A converted spare bedroom started to get Goodwill smell with all the inventory. Your Goodwill doesn't put out good smelling stuff. Our Goodwill puts out good smelling stuff. But yeah, I used the guest bedroom for forever. It was awful. You wouldn't want to see it. What kind of bag am I putting the Carhartt in? These are just Costco bags. These are from Costco. They're 10-gallon trash bags. 10-gallon trash bags. They're a perfect size. Here's a Duluth dead stock. I put it new without tags because it has a little thing. It's never been worn. And it sold for $19.99. I wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't new without tags. I take the bearded approach. Thoughts on vintage Giordacci jeans. I found $4 listed them yesterday. Have you sold any? Annie, I passed over Giordacci. The only Giordacci that I picked up, if you guys have seen them or remember them, the jackets that were like cross zip, crazy pockets, really big pockets, those denim jackets that are from like the late 80s. Why do people always ask me that, Ashley? I don't know. How are my teeth so white? I don't know. And I don't have cavities either. My wife hates me for it. She hates me for it. I don't drink coffee. I don't know. I don't whiten them. Can you pronounce Giordacci? Is it Jord? I don't know what it's called. Jaylicious, are you recording me? Is it Giordacci? I don't know. You can laugh at me. I call it Giordacci. All I know is what it looks like and how to put it online. Oh gosh, that is not going there. What am I doing? Idiot. It's like DoorDash. DoorDash? DoorDash. whatever. You guys, if you guys know the name of it, you're aging yourself. You're telling me that you wore it and you're probably over 45. That's what you're telling me. So if you guys are doing that, you're telling me that you're over 45. Thumbs down or thumbs up if I'm right. Huh? And proud of it? You're proud of it? I get it. Yep. See? Knew it. Jordachi. Hey, listen. I'm just hooked on phonics. Alex, thumbs up. You guys age yourselves, not me. Auto posture is not consistent with delisting. Be sure to check the platform to manually delist to avoid items, especially on Depop. Tulip. So someone said that the other week, and something sold on eBay, and I think it was less than a minute it delisted. I haven't had issues with it, and I've had the delister ever since they came out with it. What you want to do is make sure you have the delisting on in the settings. You have to have the delisting on in the settings. So if you go to auto posture, if you're new to auto posture or if you don't have it, it delists your items. So if it sells on one platform, it will delist it from the others. Go to account. You're going to go to your settings. You want to make sure all these items right here, and I'll come back to all you Jordachi people. It's going to be Jordachi for life. You know that, right? You want to make sure all these are delisted. So again, we'll go back to auto posture, go here, go to account, go to settings, make sure these are all on delist to make sure they're all delisted. You should not have an issue. If that is all clicked, you should not have an issue. Should not have an issue. BOS. Jody, what's BOS? I stopped doing hard goods because I got hit 2 scams back to back. Or give refunds. I took the hit for the refunds and sold the rest on hard goods on Facebook Marketplace. So in out, I do hard goods still on Facebook Marketplace. So if I find golf bags, golf clubs, anything like that, I just sell on Facebook Marketplace for cheaper than what they sell on eBay. My cost of goods is so cheap. But electronics, there are so many times with electronics, people would get it and say it doesn't work, and it did. I stopped electronics a long time ago. What's up from Chicago? Kathy, what's up, Chi-Town? Oh, gosh. Here we go. You guys are going to kill me now. Been there, wore that. 56, my mom couldn't afford it. I had Town and Country knockoffs. You know what? That Town and Country is probably worth just as much now because of the style. The weirdest thing is that you're the only one saying that even yourself is a bad thing. Whatever, J-licious. When you ship clothing from Goodwill, do you leave the tag on it or remove the tags? I remove the Goodwill tags, but if it's a new with tag item, I leave the new with tag item on there. Jordachi for life was a Walmart brand back in the day. I'm 41 and I know. Love your show. Nicest reseller to learn from. Say it how you want it. Hey, I'm an awful speller, and I probably pronounce things just horribly. and it's sad to say I was a teacher, and not just that, I was a teacher of the year for the district. But it's not about that. It's about connecting with people, right? Teaching them things like North Face. I don't need to even show you, but these are North Face bibs. Bought them for $7.99. They sold for $89.99. How about it? And I'm going to ship them off in a envelope, eBay. I thought it was Jordache, like you have an ache in your arm. Ashley, see, Jordache. Jordachi sounds so much better. It sounds. Can you remind me why you ship jeans via priority? Isn't it ground cheaper, Mike? To be honest, I just have a habit of doing that. I just ship jeans and a padded flat rate. I don't know. That's just how I do it, and they sell okay. I don't have to worry about the actual weight. I don't know. That's just how I do it. It'd probably be smarter maybe for me to do ground. But I get the envelope for free, and that's how I do it. There that goes. $89.99 full asking price. Speaking of J. Crew, I posted a picture of these on Facebook too. These are J. Crew with the I don't get all J. Crew, but if you look on the inside and they have that Japanese denim for $7.99, that's a pickup. And these are going to go on a padded flat rate. What's up, Bree T? The mustache pronounced mustache. Is whatever, Freddie Wap. Mustache. Good teacher. My husband is a teacher, and the connection to kids. Yeah, it's the most important for sure. That one, the thing's on. The people above me always. I went to school with really, really smart, book smart people, and we would go in together and do like co-ed teaching, where we'd go in and they would teach a lesson to the students, and I would teach a lesson, and they would just not connect with the students. They were book smart, but the students just didn't connect with them. And I was like, just get the work done in the classroom and then let's go with the kids. Like, I know what to teach them. Let's go. All right, next item. Was I smarter than a fifth grader? Probably not. No. Brett, can you remind me what? Hit the like button. Hey, appreciate that. What kind of lighting do you use to take pictures? So if you go to, I'll show you real quick. If you, and this is for everyone over there too, because there's always new people. If you go to, and I'm always going to like selling stuff to people, and I don't sell stuff to people, but if you go to Surf's Up Finds, I made a website because it's the easiest way to find my stuff, like my eBay store. You'll see the auto posture discount, which helps me as well, but you get a discount. The whatnot, my eBay store, and then you can click on Amazon products use. So the Amazon products I use, you click on that, and it will have all these items. So I actually switched because of TAM. These lights right here, they're pretty expensive, but they hold a really good charge. These are all the items I use. So I'm standing at the stand desk. These are all the items I use. So if you go to surfsupfinds.com, that's where you're going to find like discounts on different places, items I use, stuff like that. I don't push a whole lot of that stuff or anything. Adding people from live, happy thrifting. All right, let's go. Morning, having a hard time finding a bread and butter worth the time. Any tips? Definitely cost of goods is important. And those bread and butter items change often, okay? This box is full of Under Armour polo shirts. These were bread and butter, $18.99 all summer long. Now I have them all listed at $10 a piece, and I have a bucket full of them. So they're always changing. I didn't pick up Brooks Brothers shirts for a while. Those have become a little bit of a bread and butter. So it's always changing. You just kind of, what's up, Retro? You just kind of have to watch stuff like this. I'm going to show you some more things that might be a bread and butter for you. For example, where Dylan lives over in Dayton, Ohio, all their jeans are $5. So a lot of his, thanks for the bubble gum, Jaylicious. So delicious, Jaylicious. His jeans are $5 a piece, which makes jeans bread and butter for him. $5 a piece for jeans. Goodwill, Indianapolis, you need to do it. You need to do it. You want to make more money. What's up, JT? JT, I was watching you this morning. You're so cute. Or should I say handsome? What kind of line do you use? Yeah, so let's use. Do you ever experience auto posture not delisting items? No, I don't. I just went over a minute ago. You have to make sure your toggles are on for when you delist. It's on settings under your account. You have to have those toggles on to have it delisted. Have you been to the indie bins? I have, Lou. They're cool, but I like my eyes not to get black. I get in fight. No, I'm guaranteed to get more items when I go to thrift stores. And the difference between Chicago and Indy, Chicago Goodwills are like 15 minutes apart from each other. Indy, no joke, they're 5, maybe 10 apart from each other. So I can hit a lot more in a day. Good morning. If you buy a label on eBay item over 100, does it automatically add insurance? So eBay, everything now, I'm pretty sure through USPS is $100 insurance. It's insured for $100. If you want to add insurance, you can add insurance right on eBay when you print off your label. You can add insurance. I think you can definitely add a signature confirmation. So if you're shipping an item and it's worth a decent amount or whatever, I would add signature confirmation. I've done it plenty of times. It's like $2. I did find a Polo Ralph Lauren Madras Large shirt in Indiana. South Bend area, totally worth. Yeah, I'm from Illinois, and the hard goods are so much better here, for sure, Manny. But nice pickup in South Bend. I got some Giordacci jeans, like crisscross style. See? Oh my gosh, I'm way behind. You guys are killing me with Giordacci. Wore it, proud of it. See? Y'all are old. I feel like I'm old, but all the cool kids wore Giordacci jeans with the comb back in the day pocket. We did it in high school. See? On Auto Posture, make sure your Depop account didn't get logged out. Happened to me, but it's only on Depop. There you go. What are hard goods? Things that are like not textiles, but yeah, textiles. No, textiles are clothing. What do they call it? Hard goods, I think, at our thrift stores. Hard goods. Good morning, Danny. If you were selling something over Vernon, what's up from California? My Goodwill is overpriced, so I look at other thrift stores for sure. Look at other thrift stores. There's always places. You can go to, I bought a ton of stuff off Whatnot about a week ago. Can you add insurance? Yes, you can add insurance. Yep. You're beautiful, JT. Have you sold on Whatnot yet? Yes, I've sold almost 1,000 items on Whatnot. I just haven't had a Whatnot show for a while. I feel like I love being on. I put on a show for the kids when I taught. I like Whatnot, but there's just something about I just don't feel it as much. I don't know. I like Whatnot. I don't know. It's just not 100% for me. And I know like there's a lot of people saying everything's going to live selling, and I don't disagree with that. QVC's been around for a long time, and that's live selling. But also, eBay and Poshmark and places aren't going anywhere. People will be looking for specific items, specific styles, specific sizes. Those will still be around. I definitely think Whatnot's going to be getting more and more popular. I don't disagree with that. This is a Mountain Hardware. Sorry. Mountain Hardware, or I mean Alaskan Hardware. Alaskan Hard Gear. Alaskan Hard Gear. It's a type of Duluth. Alaskan Hard Gear. Has that paw. This sold for $25.99. This stuff used to sell for more money. At Sears, we used to call it hard lines and soft lines. There you go. Hard lines and soft lines at Sears. Poor Sears. So this is going to go right in this box. And I'm going to fold it and tape it. Our journey doesn't have to look like other people's journeys. That's right. J-Licious. That should be like a poster quote, you know, with like a road that way and a road this way. Your journey doesn't have to look like everyone else's journey, right? Exactly. I'm old. My COD name is Killer Granny. Hey, Killer Granny, that's pretty sick. You know what? You'd probably smoke me in COD. I'm not great. JT can attest for that. JT is way better than me. Whatnot seems too personal for me. You know, I get it, and it's not for everyone. A lot of people don't want to go live, and I mean, it's different, right? I don't mind it. I like being live and stuff. I'm just used to that. But I don't know. I feel like the only way I do Whatnot is if I could get pallet pulls that are really good, make sure I get people good deals, get really cheap items. Like if people donated their clothing to me, I would do Whatnot. I would just want a really, really low cost of goods and sell it that way. When you have a Carhartt jacket and it starts with a J, like J141 MRH, is that a junior size? I don't think so, Sophia. I don't think so. If you put J141, that will be the model number, and then the MRH is usually the color. But I don't think it is junior. I'm not for sure. But when you look up the model number, if you put J141 in on eBay, there'll be a ton that come up, and it will tell you if it's a kid's or not. It'll say either men's or kids or women's or whatever. Best place for you to thrift, it just depends on where you live. Whatever, JT. Whatever. If you live in Florida, there's so many. Like when I went to Tampa, red, white, and blue was really cool. If you want to pay up a little bit, it was really cool. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren 2XB. It's your Where's Waldo polo. You guys know I don't buy a ton of short sleeve polos like this, but if they're unique, this is unique. It's sold $23.99 in the winter. In the winter. Whatnot seems clicky. They have groupies. But I'm still addicted to shopping on it. Yeah, it's addicting to shop on, which is good if you're a seller. If you're a seller, can't pass on Waldo. No, the problem is, no, you can't pass on Waldo. This sold for $23.99, paid $5 for it. $5. $5 holla. Like I say, you do you, I do me. Yeah. And I've sold on Whatnot, and I would sell on it again. In fact, I have 2 boxes full of women's clothing that I really don't want to list. So you might see me do a Whatnot. I don't know. It's just not going to be like something I'm consistent with. Unless I found some like really good pallet company or something like that, which I'm not even looking for. All right. Next item is a pair of jeans that are stylish. These are heads up jeans. Very wide, Jinko looking. Look at that back pocket. Only if it said Jinko. They still sold for $44.99. Pretty good sale over on the Bay. How do I get groupies on Whatnot, JT? JT, I'm one of your groupies. I don't watch you. I mean, I do watch you. I'm your wife's groupie. You know that. Whenever you're on Whatnot, I'm your wife's groupie. Did I put Where's Waldo in that listing? No, I didn't. That would have been a good idea, though. Dang, that would have been a good idea. These are going out. These are jeans, and these are going out in a. These are going out ground, because they were pretty big, pretty thick. JT and I were playing Call of Duty the other night, and he's like, "I don't care about that stuff." And he's like, "But if anyone really was trying to go after my wife, boy, or talk about my wife, which means like green light for me. I'm gonna talk about it even more." No, I'm just kidding. Him and his wife are awesome. What is the brand? Heads Up. It's called Heads Up. First time I've ever sold this brand since selling for coming on 10 years now. Clothing. So I've never found that brand. I think it was probably like a Kohl's or Target brand to compete with Jinko, something like that. Put a sticker on there too. I need to get rid of these stickers. I want to play Heads Up, 7-Up. No peeking. Heads Up, 7-Up. I know that one, J-Licious. I do know that one. Do you see my epic shirt haul? Cheryl, I broke my personal record for most expensive items sold. Retro, of course I saw that haul. Retro bought all these shirts, like the most rare t-shirts. Somehow he found them. Like the Nirvana one, that's super rare. Yeah, I did. That was awesome. Tony Soprano is such a good keyword. If you find that style shirt. So hold on, Nick. Tony Soprano shirt. Is that like the 2.5 Men? Is that like the 2.5 or whatever that show's called? The bowling shirt? Is that the Tony Soprano shirt? I'd totally put that in my listings now if that were the case. This is a Marmont down jacket. I would have sold it for more, but it says Bluefish Water Management here, which a lot of people, probably why I was sitting at the thrift store, people be like, "Oh, I don't want that." But it's a down jacket. Down jackets will sell no matter what. Bought it for $10, sold for $42.99. So still a pickup. I've sold a Charlie Sheen shirt before. Yeah, like those are like Charlie Sheen. The Nat Nash shirts look like the Nat Nash shirts. NATNAST. Nat Nast. Exactly like Nat Nast. Makes a lot of them. Okay, yep, Nat Nast. Nat Nast bowling shirts for the Sopranos. Yep, there we go. We're all on the same page. Call him Charlie Sheen. Call him Tony Soprano. Some of those Nat Nash shirts can go for a lot of money too. The ones that on the inside they will say limited edition, and they have a cool pattern. Don't forget to ship. I'm gonna ship it, Depop. Depop just sent me a don't forget to ship on my iPad, not on my phone because I was kicked off my phone. Going in a box. So that's how I do my down, get all the air out. Might add Sopranos in there. I've got a Nat Nash, can't give it away. Is it 100% silk? When I Nat Nast in Chicago, I saw Nat Nast in Chicago, didn't get them. They were silk cotton blend. I don't buy those. I only buy 100% silk Nat Nast shirts. Definitely look for stains because people, for some reason, are sloppy when they're eating. They get it all over them. Like Tony Soprano eating, you know, like a dog with some mustard on it. Don't pass up on vintage underwear. Picked up 2 pair cotton tidy whities, $2.99, sold for $32. No shame, sells it, pick it up. See, Rich, ain't no shame in that game. I've sold tidy whities too. They just have to be new or new without tags, and then you're good. Next item was another down jacket. Check this one out. Sold for $26.99. Outdoor research. What? That should sell for a ton more. Look at this. Big hole in it. Taped. A big taped hole. I still bought it. $5.99 into $26.99. I listed your Eddie Bauer down jacket. Don't be cold at recess. No, you didn't, Jay Licious. Did you really put that in there? Did you do that? Don't be cold at recess. I'm going to use I can get this in a smaller box. Sorry, Amy. Do I buy Wallace & Barnes pants? Yes. Wendy, I buy Wallace & Barnes everything if it's like $5 or under. Wallace & Barnes, good brand to look for. If the tidy whities are used, just put distressed on the title. Yeah, if the tidy whities are used, just put distressed. Oh boy. If I ever find tidy whities with skid marks, I'm for sure making a video with that. But it's not something I look at usually. Teacher's recess coat. Yep, that's what those are. I'm telling you. We talked about it recently with some people about at recess, like in the winter, you just got to be out there. Teachers have to. And those big long coats. That's not going to work. So this small box ain't going to work. We need bigger. We need 8 inches. What's up, Daily? Sold an Aviator Nation sweatshirt this weekend, G Hippie. Big Bolo. Aviator Nation. I've only found it in jeans. Nothing else. Gently used. Tidy whities. I know. All right, guys. That's all at eBay. So let's get to the others. Let's do Depop. Depop was predictable vintage items over the weekend. First item was a pair of Levi's 565. I don't think I've ever found a pair of 565 other than these. So Levi's 565 jeans. Now, these are older. They're made, well, look at the tag. They are made in 1997, I think. 1997 USA. They sold for $56 on Depop. I'm lucky we have teacher aides who take over our recess for us. Ooh, you do? That is nice. Where I worked, it was in the inner city, and we were short aides. We could not hire teacher assistants for the life of us. We paid more than like anywhere else too. So yeah, teachers do recess duty, and like the administrators would do some lunch duties. Would you pay $12.99 for polo, Big Bear polo shirt? If there's a bear on it, $12.99. Yeah, I would, Miguel. You're not going to lose money on it, that's for sure. So these Levi's sold on Depop for $56, $565. So if you see $565, it's a good brand of Levi's to pick up. Wearing Jersey. Got you. Yeah, Jersey. Well, then that's nice. You guys had aides to do that. Lunch duty was my recess duty. I didn't mind. Lunch duty, I would just make the kids be quiet half the time. My wife needs help with women's brands, not necessarily jeans, but tops. Listen, Faith, I've been trying to work on that too. Women's brands. A lot of them go with men's brands. I'm sure that, like this is a Ralph Lauren women's. Do you guys remember me live thrifting this? We were together live thrifting this. These are hickory stripes. So pinstripe, hickory stripe, Ralph Lauren denim jacket. This sold for $25.20 auto posture sale. So auto posture sent out an offer and someone took it. Women's tops, like Planet, I think it's Planet by Lauren G. You know, the Eileen Fishers, the Tory Burches, the Kate Spades, the Lily Pulitzers. Those are a lot of women's brands, stuff like that. But I'm not the best to watch for that. Not the best person to watch for that because I don't sell. Do you only buy made in the USA Levi's? Yeah, I would say for the most part, yes. My jeans are $7.99, so the only ones I don't buy that are not made in the USA are a lot of times 560s are not made in the USA, and I'll buy them. But again, if my buy cost were $5 for jeans, I would buy a ton of Levi's. A ton of Levi's. Just my buy cost is just expensive. Third eBay item, or third Depop. So we have vintage Levi's. We have that vintage looking hickory stripe shirt. And then we have a protege grandpa sweater. And no, it's not Giordacci. It's protege. It was made probably the same time as Giordacci, but it's protege. This protege will make shirts or sweaters that look like Coogee. This is not a cable knit, but it's just one of those whatever shirts. It sold for $30. Some women's clothing look like it was made for an octopus. So hard to photograph. I know. Oh my gosh. I hate taking pictures of women's clothing. It's the worst. For $5, I'd buy them all. I know. That's what Dylan is doing in Dayton where he lives. Buying them all. So $30 for this, paid $5. What are your thoughts on 511 tactical cargo pants? I pick them up. I paid $5. This is my 511 tactical bin. So the ones I pick up are like the Strike. They look like this. They have the rip stop. I have not listed these because I forgot to take a picture of the size. So I need to do that actually. But yeah, these are ripstop 511. I do pick up 511. They have a code on the inside. Easy to look up the code on eBay. It'll be on the inside pocket, and it will start with the 7. This one is 74369. 511 74369. Sold on eBay. Used condition. You'll see how much they're selling for, and if it's worth you picking them up. I have an empty bin on top of it. Was 511 or no, 501 were Levi's original. 501 were Levi's original Levi's. 501s. 511s came later. Those are like the slim fit. Okay, Mercari. Back on Mercari. You guys know they had my account on hold for over a month. I said, get me off hold, give me my money. And they did it. And I made $30, $54, $22, $19, $19.50. It was worth getting back on Mercari. So I got back on it. A Nike polo shirt in the winter. Offer, yes, please, on Mercari for sure. No seller fees yet. This sold for $19.50. Okay, let's go. $19.50. Do Levi's 505 sell well? They have to be made in the USA for me to pick 505 up because I'm paying $8. 505 and 550s are the most like produced jeans by Levi's, I think. Maybe 511s too, but like they're the cheaper version. You're gonna see 505 and 550s the most, and 511s the most when you go to thrift stores, which means they're probably the most sold on eBay. Which means you're gonna have the most competition. Next item on Mercari, an Untuck It. And again, it's a nylon spandex blend. Those are what I pick up now with Untuck It. They have to have a special blend. Linen, nylon, spandex, whatever. This Untuck It sold for $22. How about it? Mercari coming through with the win. Love the videos. Keep it up, big dog. Hey, appreciate you. If you guys didn't see my haul from Chicago, I posted that on Facebook too last night. It's on Facebook and YouTube. It's just a thrift haul. Actually, I have a ton more items that I have not taken out of bags yet that aren't from Chicago. That I could do another haul video, but I don't want to haul video you guys out. But it is the best way to learn if you're new. Mr. Rogers cardigan. Mr. Rogers cotton Polo Ralph Lauren cardigan. If this was wool, it would have sold for more. It's not. This sold for $30. $30. Aren't Mercado supposed to be shipped FedEx? Mercari? This one will be. This one's FedEx. So it just depends on the weight. The ones I just sold were lighter, so they won't go FedEx, but this one's a little bit heavier, so this one will go FedEx. Just depends on the weight. You might be poking fun at the name, but the way you pronounce Jordache is Jordache. Again, if you're joking, then please disregard. Danny, if you're just now joining, yeah, we talked about it earlier. Someone talked about jackets, like stuff from back then, and I said Jordache, and they're like, it's not Jordache, it's like Jordache. And I said, it's Jordache from now on. Because I mispronounce it. I mispronounce a lot. Okay, this is going out FedEx, as you can see. Really small. It still scans. So I have FedEx and UPS back there in that corner, so I know not to drop it off at USPS. Go Horns. Love your color match today. Listen, check it out. I have some like tropical shorts on and the shirt. How about that? I don't know if this matches, but all right, next item. These are Under Armour match play pants. You guys know I picked these up. I don't see a lot of people pick these up. I do. They're usually $5 where I live, the shorts and the pants. These sold for $19. So just a bread and butter. So someone talking about bread and butter items, bread and butter item right there. I have a huge lot of handmade turquoise silver jewelry. Which platform do I recommend? Ooh, I would say eBay. Emilio's wife. I would say eBay. But there's someone on TikTok that's a reseller that goes live all the time. Her name is Spencer Out West. So Spencer Out West. Follow them on TikTok. She'll probably go live later today. She's in Texas, and she knows a lot about that turquoise jewelry game. But I always sold that stuff on eBay when I found it at estate sales. It's like turquoise that is set in sterling silver. Stuff like that. This is a polo belt. I already packed it up. I posted it on Facebook. Polo Ralph Lauren bear belt. Retail arbitrage. Going out over there. All right, let's go over to Poshmark. Poshmark. First one, Woolrich. We talked about how do you know if it's shrunk. I mean, with wool, you'll know right away. It's really tight and it's really small. But this is a Woolrich, like a buffalo plaid, older, definitely made in the USA. Nope, made in the People's Republic of China, actually. But it's got an older tag. Really nice, cool Woolrich. This sold for $23 on Poshmark. So not a ton. I think there for a while people were like, Woolrich is the brand to buy. It's not awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. So we're selling on Poshmark. Everything goes out in a priority envelope. If you're not cross-listing stuff to Poshmark, you need to do that. Do I have to make a special stop for FedEx? I do. But see, Rich, where I live, FedEx is in the same strip mall as UPS, and our USPS is one light away from that. And then there's a Goodwill, like it's a square. There's a Goodwill that makes a square. So I can hit those three and the Goodwill all at one time, and they're all within a mile of each other. I could park and walk to all of them. So it's no problem for me to do that. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. I mean, the follow. All right. Next item is a Izod Lacoste. Again, look, couple vintage sweaters. This is an Izod Lacoste cable knit cardigan, cotton. Now, if you find these that are not a cardigan and they have the slash V-neck, they go for much, much more. They're much more desirable. This sold for $35, paid $5. A lot of Walgreens will take FedEx. Yeah, okay, Nick, you're right. When I went down to visit Ethan and K-Way, Ethan would take stuff to Walgreens. So I'm guessing that's where the FedEx stuff went. Gotcha. This is going out in one of these boxes because it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. Putting it out in here. And yeah, again, priority. Don't forget, if you're shipping, if you're selling on Poshmark, use those priority free stuff. Free stuff. I had to go up in the attic and get a whole bunch more boxes today. I get an obnoxious amount of boxes and envelopes when I order it free from USPS, just so I don't run out. Next item, you guys know it. I talk about it. Harris Tweed. Harris Tweed. I don't even think there's no brand. There's no brand. It's just a Harris Tweed blazer. Harris Tweed blazer. No brand on it. This sold for $54. So Harris Tweed. I always talk about Harris Tweed. This was $7.99 where I live. It sold for $54, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Blazers aren't my favorite, but when I can make close to $50 on a blazer, I'm all about it. I probably made about 40 on that one because it was on Poshmark, but I'm all about it. I'm going to put it in one of these little 10-gallon trash bags so I can fit it in that box a little bit better. Little bit better. Boop, boop. What time is it? 10:03. Post office is a madhouse this week, so not looking forward to going to the post office. I like to try to ship the like Sunday night maybe is what I should be doing, but I'd rather go live with you guys and go at 8 a.m. when they open, because it's usually hard to get all this stuff in, fit it all in. Next item. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, button-up shirt. So just to use Polo Ralph Lauren, I know people message me all the time and say mine aren't selling. I always say pictures and price. How are your pictures and what is your price? This sold for me for $18 on Poshmark. So 18 to 22 is what I sell these Polo Ralph Laurens for. They're my true bread and butter. So pictures and price. And they don't sell quick. I mean, you have to have quite a few of them for you to sell them, you know, daily or 5 a week or whatever like that. Shoot, I put this in a idiot. What a freaking Jordachi idiot. Should have gone in priority. Next item is a J brand. J brand jeans. Don't know if you've ever seen those or heard of it. I know they make them in women's. And then I think it says Kane. Yeah, Kane right there. That's the model I buy the most of, or I see the most. They do okay. They do okay. These right here, that's probably why these didn't do great. They had a patch right there, and I put it in the picture. J brand jeans, $20 on Poshmark. They probably would have sold for more like 28. But yeah, Poshmark. These will go out. If I had padded flat rate more of them, they're in my closet. I'd do it, but I'll put it in one of these priority mail things. Priority mail things. And then we only have one more item, guys. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask them. One more item, and then we're going to head to the post office, FedEx, and UPS. I'm going to tape this up. And if you're just not coming in, you can always rewatch these on YouTube or Facebook. They're always saved on there. You can just follow me on those platforms and watch them later. So if you want to learn your brands, you want to hear me be an idiot and say weird things, go ahead and rewatch them. This is a Peter Millar retail arbitrage from TJ Maxx at Marshall's. When they had their yellow tag event, I bought this. This sold for Peter Millar, sold for $76. So new tags. Peter Millar has a cool pattern. Mostly why I bought it. Probably paid about $35 for it, or $40. Probably about $35, and sold for $76. That's a good one. I love those big chunks. Those are good. Have questions? What's up, Anthony Harvey? Anthony, did you see that video I sent you this morning? Woo! Or last night? When did I send you that? Oh, it's bad. That's bad. Bad. Do you send your own offers on eBay? It's been a while. I don't remember if you do or not. Jaylicious, I don't send my own offers. I have Autoposture do it. But you can do both. You can do both if you want. You can bulk send offers. So, and you just told everyone to remember that. Remember that. What's up, Tej? What's up, Tej? All right. I just wasted another 10 cents. I should have used a poly mailer or one of these. That's okay. I used the poly mailer instead. All right, guys. That's all she wrote. Have a good day. Get some listing done. Be safe. Be positive. I'll see you all in the next one. Gonna go live thrifting this week. Just look out for it. If you miss it, I'll post it later on YouTube. Bye, everybody.